Good morning, everyone. Monarch Oracle here. Today is Wednesday, September the 7th, 2022. And I realize this backdrop, as much as I love it, isn't photographing very well. So don't worry. Tomorrow's reading will have a different backdrop, probably something a little bit more soothing. Okay? I pulled out my brooches. And so they are now the representation of pile 1, 2, and 3. I am using the Rider-Waite Tarot. Has a little bit of illumination to it, some foil that makes it sparkle a little bit. But yeah, so let us get started with the reading. Go ahead and close your eyes and just clear out your mind of any chatter, negative thoughts, anything like that, like your grocery list, your laundry list. Whatever might be getting in your way of formulating your question or topic. And once you have done that, go ahead and open up your eyes and then choose from one of the three piles. 1, 2, or 3. Okie doke. All right, let us get started. To move the brooches, so it will take a little bit longer. All right. Pile 1. Your cards are, oh, here we go. The Emperor reversed again. That's interesting. The Moon reversed, and then the Six of Swords. So I believe the Emperor came up reversed on the Monday reading. So it is about a very domineering, usually male energy or masculine energy. It does not have to be a man. It's just the archetypal energy of the Emperor that when reversed that energy is being used for service to self rather than service to others. So it could even be an abuse of power, depending on what your question is. So there's that you're dealing with. And then there's the Moon reversed. And when the Moon comes up reversed, it means delusions. Like things are not as they appear to be. And maybe we are caught up in what we think we are seeing rather than what we are actually seeing. And this could be you, or it could be this dominant energy. So it could be from another. Because the third card is the Six of Swords, which is about moving away from a difficult situation into calmer waters. So maybe you are caught up in a situation that is a power struggle and people are just kind of lying to each other, being dishonest, telling people that day is night and night is day, aka gaslighting. It could be just a really toxic situation that you are being advised to get out of, and to get out of as quickly as possible so that you can feel at peace, because this is really disrupting your life in some way. Well, why wouldn't it? It's pretty intense. But I don't sense this is you. I just sense this is a situation that you are involved in some way, and is influencing your life. So it is time to leave the situation and move to something better. Okay, pile number 1, that is my message for you. Let us now move to pile number 2. Oh my goodness. This is what I was afraid of with the brooch, that it would stick. Oh, don't look behind the curtain. Okay. Pile number 2. Your cards are the Six of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, we had that yesterday, and the Two of Cups. Wow, another very interesting reading. So the Six of Cups is actually the card of nostalgia. That's what it's called in the Rider-Waite deck. It is about a nurturing, kind of symbiotic relationship. It can be the relationship of the teacher and student, mentor and mentee, parent and child, older sibling, younger sibling. And there's a bird in the background, interesting. And it's usually a very positive relationship. It's a relationship of caring and sharing. So the card is coupled with the Five of Pentacles, and we saw the Five of Pentacles yesterday with the polar bear. So it is about being in a very, I keep getting no-win situation. Being in a no-win situation, no matter what you do, someone's going to suffer. So, yeah, I'm getting just this kind of hopelessness in this situation. So interesting. And then it ends up with the Two of Cups. So I'm going to use an example in my own life because this is the feelings that I'm getting from this three card spread are very similar to something that I have felt in my life. And maybe this will help you. I hope it does. So I was very close to a relative, and we worked very well together in doing our genealogy. So that would be the Six of Cups. But there was a toxic element to the relationships because there was a toxic element to the family. And that would be the Five of Pentacles. And no matter what I tried to do to kind of rise above what was going on within the family, couldn't do it. Just couldn't do it. And it was really kind of ruining the relationship that I had with this family member because they were caught up in this family drama, and I was saying, no, we gotta get past this. This isn't right. This is toxic. This is dysfunctional. And so we kind of left it a stalemate and basically are not communicating. But the hope would be to revisit the family relationship with it being healed. So that's what I get. So a healing needs to take place to keep this relationship intact. So I hope that made some sense to you, Pile 2. That's really what I was getting energetically. And I was having a hard time putting it into words, so I had to think of that story out of my own life to kind of use it as a metaphor for what I was feeling. Yeah, so there is hope with this relationship, but it's going to take a lot of work, and it's going to take both parties realizing they can get out of this. Okay? And that is a leap of faith, as I mentioned in yesterday's reading. That's what I have for you, Pile 2. Let's hope this doesn't stick. It doesn't. Good. Let us move to Pile 3. This one will stick. I can already tell. All right. So your cards are the Empress, the Nine of Cups reversed, and the Three of Swords reversed. This is a very interesting read as well. So the Empress is all about birthing. And it's not necessarily, birthing of a human. It's not about being pregnant. It's about birthing a project, birthing an idea, birthing a relationship that is very nurturing and very, I apologize, that's my upstairs neighbor actually using a blender of some sort. Anyway, okay, so Empress, nurturing, new relationship, new and connectedness to Gaia, obviously. The Nine of Cups reversed, the Nine of Cups upright is the card of wishes fulfilled. So when it's reversed, it doesn't mean that the wishes are not fulfilled. It means that the wishes are fulfilled, but they may not be the wishes that you actually wanted. You thought you wanted it, but in reality, it wasn't exactly what was going to give you satisfaction. And that often happens because if we're not clear with our wishes, we'll get them, like careful what you wish for kind of thing. We may realize that that's not what we wanted in the first place. And then the last card is the Three of Swords, which is the card of sorrow. But when it's reversed, it's like moving past the sorrow. So what I'm getting from this is you're at the point of really realizing what you need. in your life? What will make you happy? What will give you pleasure and satisfaction? But it's not what you thought. And once you realize that it's not what you thought and you're willing to move past it, you'll be able to move past it. You'll be able to get over any disappointment or loss that you might have felt in the past when you really just go for what you truly need. I hope that makes sense. The thing that's coming to mind is I saw this wonderful film called 3,000 Years of Longing, and it's about the jinn, which aka genies. And you know, genies give their masters or mistresses 3 wishes, and it has to be a heartfelt wish. And so what the movie was talking about was the fact that this jinn had served many, in his case, mistresses, and the wishes that they wished for were really not what they wanted. But once they verbalized it to the jinn had to fulfill the wish, whether it was for their own good or not. And a lot of times it wasn't. So careful what you wish for. Think about what it is you really want in this life, and then go for it. And you'll find that the sorrow and the loss that you have felt in the past will go away. Okay, everybody, that's what I have. Please comment, subscribe, share this channel, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow with a different backdrop. Bye.